Welcome to Movies We Love. Today we will look at a zombie apocalypse thriller entitled The Land of the Dead. Spoilers ahead. Before we start, hit the like button. It's free and will help me to grow this channel. Zombies are everywhere, and they seem to retain knowledge of their lives before they died. A zombie attendant walks outside and is ready to fill a car with gas, but he sees that there is no car, so he puts back the gas nozzle. Based on his name tag, we call him Big Daddy. Watching Big Daddy through binoculars is Riley. Riley is part of a group of humans who venture out to small towns and gather essential supplies for people back at the last known human city. Riley built a vehicle that is justly named Dead Reckoning, which is basically a combination of a bus, a train, and a tank. Riley's right-hand man is a guy named Charlie. Charlie was disfigured in a fire. Here we also meet Cholo, another member of the raiding party. The team of humans get in their jeeps and motorcycles and proceed towards the town. Dead Reckoning fires off some fireworks over the town. All the zombies stare at the sky, their attentions focused on the lights. This allows Riley and the humans to move freely throughout the town, unnoticed. The team rides in and blasts away many zombies with its machine guns. There appears to be something wrong. The fireworks are jammed, the zombies are starting to become aware, and the humans in their midst, and start to stumble towards them. Riley orders Dead Reckoning and the rest of the team to evacuate and retreat back home. They blast away zombies as they ride. Cholo decides to visit a liquor shop and stock up on booze. Foxy and Rookie accompany him. Cholo is suddenly jumped by a zombie. He pulls his spear gun from his boot and blasts the corpse through the head. He collects the alcohol and stops at the counter. He empties a box and tells Rookie to collect it. As Rookie reaches over the counter, a security guard zombie bites a chunk out of his hand. Rookie screams in pain and stumbles outside. Riley and Charlie pull up to the store and see what's happening. Riley dispatches the zombie. Riley again gives the order to evacuate. Before one of the bikers leaves, Big Daddy tries to grab him, but instead grabs his machine gun. Big Daddy doesn't know what to do with it, but slings it over his shoulder and starts to walk in the direction that Dead Reckoning left. The other zombies follow Big Daddy. Arriving back at their base, Cholo watches a commercial for Fiddler's Green, an upper-class community that resides on a hill overlooking the city. It has its own mall, bank, and restaurants with fancy waiters. Fiddler's Green is where Cholo wants to retire, and he is confident Kaufman, the owner and manager, will allow him to enter. Cholo takes the finest alcohol and starts to head over to Fiddler's Green. The wealthy live there, and everyone else lives in the streets below. The city is fortified with electrified fences and soldiers. Cholo goes through Fiddler's Green's lavish mall and eventually makes his way to Kaufman's office on the top floor of the building. Cholo tells him that he is going to retire with all the money Kaufman owes him. Kaufman, however, tells him that space is limited in Fiddler's Green. Cholo sees right through this statement. Kaufman tells Cholo that they will talk again when Cholo is less excited. Meanwhile, Big Daddy and the zombies go to a blocked pathway. The butcher, still holding his meat cleaver, hits the board repeatedly until Big Daddy can look through it. He sees zombies hung upside down for target practice. Riley and Charlie go to a Vegas-like joint. People bet on which zombie will win in a fight. In order to make the zombies fight, they throw in a prostitute. Her name is Slack. She tries desperately to fend off the ravenous zombies, while the crowd of gamblers cheer for their zombie to win. Riley sees what's going on and shoots and kills the two zombies in the ring. The shots prompt panic, and everyone rushes to get out. Cholo and his crew decide to steal Dead Reckoning and hold Fiddler's Green for ransom. The alarm goes off and the soldiers leave Cholo unguarded. Cholo and crew take Dead Reckoning and see that Big Daddy and the zombies are knocking over a fence. Soldiers are blasting the zombies, but there are too many of them. They knock the fence down and feast upon the soldiers, tearing them apart. Cholo and company take off in Dead Reckoning. Big Daddy sees Fiddler's Green across the body of water and starts to move towards the lake with the other zombies. Cholo contacts Kaufman and tells him the deal. Kaufman will give him and his crew $5 million, or he will blow Fiddler's Green apart using Dead Reckoning. Kaufman has until midnight, which is a couple hours away. Kaufman has Riley brought to his office. He tells Riley that Cholo has taken Dead Reckoning. He charges Riley to bring it back. Cholo can be brought back dead or alive. We see Riley, Slack, and Charlie getting geared up with weapons from the army. Kaufman doesn't completely trust Riley and his friends. In come 3 soldiers that will make sure Riley doesn't fail. Manolette, Motown, and Pillsbury. They head to the army post where they can get a vehicle. They come across a supply room. It is dark, except for Manolette's flashlight. Upon further searching, they find a couple of zombies feasting on dead bodies. Riley and Manolette blast the zombies away. Riley and Manolette meet up with the team at the Jeep. A decapitated zombie walks up to Manolette and freaks him out. The zombie snaps his head forward and bites Manolette's arm. Charlie kills the zombie and they drive off. Slack turns around and kills Manolette, since he is going to die anyway and become a zombie. Meanwhile, Big Daddy and the zombies are at the lake, and they are all staring at the water. Big Daddy jumps in to give an example, and the zombies follow. Big Daddy and his clan cross the lake and head to the streets of the human city. Riley and Charlie find Dead Reckoning and walk out to meet it alone, while Pillsbury and Slack hide in the nearby bushes. Riley and Charlie eventually talk their way into the vehicle, but are held at gunpoint by Cholo and his men. Riley protests that the destruction will kill many innocent people in the streets below. Suddenly, Riley pushes Cholo out of Dead Reckoning. Slack fires and hits Cholo in the stomach. Kaufman sees and hears the explosions outside in the streets below and thinks that Dead Reckoning has fired upon the city. Riley tells him that it's not Cholo. Now we see that Big Daddy and the zombies are at the mall's entrance. They can't get in. Big Daddy, who is now holding a jackhammer by this time, uses it to smash the windows of the mall's entrance. The zombies follow his example, and they gain access to the mall. They tear apart the upper-class snobs in the mall. The shoppers trample over each other, trying to avoid certain death. Meanwhile, Dead Reckoning is just outside the city's main bridge. Riley has to get off and open the gate. While he goes inside and pushes a button to lower the bridge, One of the undead lunges for Riley and causes him to drop his gun. Riley manages to decapitate the zombie using some controls from the bridge. Riley jumps up on the roof across the bridge to get to the city. Big Daddy encounters Kaufman and his servant. Kaufman fires at Big Daddy. Big Daddy sneaks up on the car and starts to smash it with his bare hands. Big Daddy sees the gas nozzle nearby and starts to pour gasoline all over the car. He smashes the windshield with the nozzle and pours the gas inside the car. Big Daddy then leaves. Kaufman gets out of his car and looks around for Big Daddy. Cholo comes from the shadows. Kaufman shoots him in the chest. He doesn't go down. He shoots him in the shoulder. Cholo slowly slumps to the ground. While Kaufman is not looking, Cholo gets back up and attacks him. Big Daddy returns with a propane tank of fire. He rolls it to the car, explodes, killing both zombified Cholo and Kaufman. Dead Reckoning finally reaches the city, but they only find zombies eating people. It seems like there are no survivors in the city. Riley orders the rockets to be fired at the zombies to destroy them. When the smoke clears, Riley sees that nothing is moving. Everyone is dead. But then, people slowly come out of hiding and walk towards Dead Reckoning. There are survivors. They plan on rebuilding the city slowly but surely. Riley still wants to leave for Canada. Riley sees Big Daddy once again through binoculars, who is leading his zombies out of the city. He decides not to kill him, because the zombies are only looking for their own place to live, just like Riley and his friends are. Riley and his crew take off for Canada in Dead Reckoning, and fire fireworks in the sky, since they won't be needing them anymore. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more movies like this, hit the like and subscribe button to be notified when I upload a new video. Leave a comment below. Tell me which movies you would like me to recap in the future.